Today I want to share with you the new ASICS super shoe, the Metaspeed Sky. Now I have to say I wasn't going to get these shoes. They're not for me. They're for a pacey runner who can really make them shine. But you know what? I really wanted them. So here we are. So the first thing I noticed out of the box was how light they are. I am a UK 8.5, US 10.5, and this weighs 194 grams. Lovely, lovely and light. So let's start with the upper and move down through the shoe. So this is a very breathable mesh, very, very light. I don't know if you can probably see my fingers through there. The toe box is really roomy, and I'm really pleased about that because I've decided I'm probably going to have a go at half marathon in these, and I never thought I'd say that. I thought they were just going to be like a short distance racing shoe. So it's great that they've got the roomy toe box for when my toes expand. I think we all knew that a shoe like this was going to sell out super fast, but it just flew off the shelves, especially after Beth Potter smashed the 5K world record wearing this shoe. So I had to have some. I'm probably not super keen on the laces that ASICS chose for the shoe, but on the other hand, they just don't come undone. They're that kind of cottony type. So the next thing I noticed before I'd even put the shoe on was it's totally inflexible. So there's no give at all in this shoe, and that is because the carbon plate runs right through the shoe. So ASICS have got a new foam in this shoe, which they call Flight Foam Turbo, to improve compression. You can see in this video here the kind of give you get when you're wearing them. So this new foam really does make the shoe super light. So how did I feel when I first put the shoe on? Well, as soon as the postman arrived with them, I ripped them out of the box, as you do, and had to go straight out in them. So I walked around the house, and the best way I can describe it to you, it was like being on a springboard. Obviously the inflexibility is an unusual sensation at first, because normally your shoes would bend, but it was like being on a springboard. And as soon as I took them out onto the road and broke into a run, you definitely feel like you are being propelled forwards. So let's move on to the grip. So we have what I call a kind of tennis racket effect on the bottom here, and this makes for a really, really good grip. I gave it a go sort of going round corners fast, well, as fast as I can go, and it just doesn't budge at all. It really does hold on to the surface that you're on. Really happy with that. So where am I going to take the shoe next? Well, what I thought I'd do is I'd run a half marathon in them. Not an official one, just by myself. So if you check back in a couple of weeks' time, I'll take my GoPro along and I'll film as I go and let you know my thoughts taking this shoe on a longer distance. Loving it so far.